I'm pissing people off today, aren't I? It's like I've always been pissing people off because I don't just pick one subject. My dad did say to me once, if you just stuck on one thing there, they might stay listening to you. I'm like, yeah, but how can I just stick to one thing when there's all these other things? Like, it doesn't work like that. I cannot just hyper focus on one thing and forget about everything else that's going on around me. I'm not a horse with blinkers. So I speak out against everything. Like, the reason I'm not vegan, I eat plants and mushrooms. I eat honey, so I can't fit in that vegan category there. I won't put food into my body that doesn't belong there, put it that way. I grew up a butcher's daughter. I spent the first 25, 28 years of my life eating meat. And we had lots of meat growing up in our house and dairy, you know. Used to drink milk to boot. And all I was full of mucus. I was sick. And I also blame vaccines for me being sick. And all I'm doing since I gave up eating all that shit is I'm detoxing all this stuff out of my body. So the chicken pox that I got as a kid ends up in this as an adult, as I'm trying to detox it out. I never got cold sores in my life until I started fasting. Protein, the only way it can leave the body, like, it has to be detoxed out. So it finds ways to escape. And it breaks through your skin. All these proteins is what's causing the problem. Proteins that don't belong inside the body. Poisons that don't belong inside the body. Create an environment for parasites, bacteria and fungi. Think of it this way. What does yeast and fungi do? They're decomposers. So their job, their role in life is to decompose matter. So if you have a lot of yeast showing up in your body and you're eating a lot of meat, you're probably eating a lot of bread. And yeast is a decomposer. And when you kill an animal, what happens to the carcass? It starts decomposing. So you put that into your body on top of yeast. And like genetically modified yeast, that's what's in most breads these days. It's a poison. So it's still doing its job to decompose. So it's going to go after the stuff that's decomposing in the body. And meat, as you eat it, it gets trapped in tissues. You know, we have a lymphatic system. It travels throughout the body. Something doctors ignore, the lymphatic system. They ignore everything. They can't piece the whole body together. They need a doctor for separate parts, and they don't come together then to figure it out. It's ridiculous. My faith was a little bit restored in doctors here in Ireland yesterday. My friend that I'm helping. You know, there's doctors out there that can see what's going on. They don't like it. So, and they can see what's coming as well. We can all see what's coming, and it's like nobody can put the brakes on to stop it, can they? This government up there is just full steam ahead to like destroy us. They're doing COVID inquiries up there. Years later, an inquiry, and they've come to the conclusion it was done wrong. Never mind the excess deaths from all the vaccines. They've never brought that up in any of their inquiries. Are we supposed to, these people created the problem and we're supposed to sit there and watch them fix it? What the hell? It's like you go rob a shop and then you're the jury of yourself. That's what's happening. It's a joke. They destroyed this country. They opened the floodgates for everyone to come in here. That was the reason it was done. That was the beginning of what we went into here was 6 years ago. And I shouted back then, I said, you close your businesses now, you'll have nothing when you come out the other side. And you wouldn't listen to me. You're still not listening to me, Lottie. Because, why? Because Louise doesn't just sit on one thing, does she? No, I don't. I pick everything. I see it all. It's like when, what's his name, David Cullinane called to my door one day. I could see the head on him. It was like, she's thrown everything at me. I can't do everything. It's like, you can't do nothing. It's a fucking joke, Country's run by donkeys. And they're getting away with it. Over 26,000 people have died. Everyone's been kicked out of their homes and their jobs and pushed out of their own country. And they're getting away with it. I don't know.